Hey friends, welcome to one of our weekly Rev-Ups. You know, about 20 years ago, there was a song that came out. It was a big hit on the radio. It was by Vanessa Carlton, and it was called 1,000 Miles. You remember this song? The whole purpose of it was to say that she would do anything. In fact, she would walk 1,000 miles if she could just see the person that she loved that very night. Now, that sounds a little bit overdramatic and over the top, but let me ask you, would you walk 1,000 miles to see somebody that you loved? In other words, how far would you be willing to go to show somebody that you loved them? You know, the night that Jesus was betrayed, he gathered his disciples around a table, and as they were eating their meal, he dropped an absolute bomb on them. He said, "Hey guys, I'm about to leave you, and I'm about to go to a place that you cannot yet go yet, but before I leave, there's something that I want you to do, not just tonight, but every single day." You remember what he said? This comes from John chapter 13. He says, "A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you too must love one another." Now notice, this isn't a suggestion. It's not a recommendation. It's not a best practice. It's a command. Jesus is saying, hey, if you're going to be one of my disciples, if you're going to follow me and believe in me and put your faith in me and live your life for me, then you must love one another. No exceptions, no exclusions. I am commanding you to love other people, period. You see, for Jesus, to be a Christian is to love other people. In other words, you and I, we don't get to determine if and when and how we're going to love other people. We are simply called to love one another, period. You see, you and I, we're going to make decisions throughout our lives from now and until the rest of our lives. And here's the thing. While we're making those decisions, it's important for us to consider every single option and every single angle. But at the end of the day, as Christians, we are called by Jesus himself to err on the side of love. 1 John 3:16, this is how we know what love is. Jesus Christ laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers and sisters. You see, sometimes making a decision on the basis of love means that you may make a decision that you completely did not really intend to make. In other words, you could sit down and you could say, okay, well, this choice is the rational choice, it's the logical choice, it's the beneficial choice, but on the basis of love, perhaps this other choice is the choice I need to make. You see, my prayer for you today is that when you are making decisions in your life, whether they're big ones or small ones, whatever they are, that at the end of the day, you would ultimately make that decision on the basis of love for those around you. That's who we're called to be, and that's who we are as followers of Jesus. Hey, as always, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day. I've got about 999 more miles to walk.